Day games, 54 2/3 pitch, and this guy's pitching to a 1.81 ERA in day games.
As we detailed in the open, Nestor is one and two.
Back to being aggressive and going right at hitters.
Drops down, and Frazier fouls it off. Another 1-2 coming from Cortes. Swing and a miss. Frazier can't catch up with 94. One down. Take a look at the Yankee defense. It's 6 ERA in 5 appearances. And strike one. The experience in Seattle, he did find helpful, though, just in some of their staff, what he learned, and then how the Yankees further crafted it and fine-tuned it.
His career on an upward trajectory.
Inside with a cutter, 2-2. Shear has backed it up, 9-3 with a 2.57. Swing and a tip held onto by Higashioka. And Cortes.
Fastball, MLB low, 276 on the slug.
That's it in the air to center. Can of corn. Hicks there. Inning over. You will face Eugenio Suarez, ball one, 4, 5, and 6 in the Mariners order. I was talking with Nestor recently about the way particular interaction that has stood out most to you. He said the thing that he likes most, he said two things. One, hearing how many people will tell him and still come out on the right end. And then he said the other thing is seeing how many young kids will send him, you know, longer. It worked for me.
You know, that's important because, you know, not being the biggest, not being the strongest, but this guy has prevailed, and he is the definition of perseverance.
One on Santana. Swing and a miss. Nice slider there from Ray over his last 4 starts. Swing and a miss. Got Santana. 3rd strikeout already. For moments having to be aware of. And Meredith, I know it's something that you've talked to Nestor about recently as well.
Majors having to go through that grind every 5 days. He came in with the mindset.
Oh, this is going to be a double play. We'll hear more about that in a moment. Some great Yankees and Mariners throughout the years take us into the bottom of the 3rd between the two organizations. We were talking about one of them earlier who was not on there, Cam. Ichiro, who
really people would say I had probably one of the neatest position player lockers in the game. And when I came here in 2018, you know, at the trade deadline, Ichiro, you know, Page, he was always there to help. And, you know, he called me Cammy-son. And that's what one thing he would always say, Cammy-son, I love your locker. You're so neat.
Going to have his jersey retired coming up shortly here in Seattle. Sitting up there with 24 and 11 and 42. Clearly it should be. Well, it's going to be. You always heard guys talk about Ichiro's humor too.
Get his workout in the cage, come out, do his routine. I mean, it was truly amazing to watch this guy who's so wired.
Tonight. But struggled at the dish again and takes strike one. Oh, and 2.
And he's never letting you get comfortable in the box.
Drops down. Good night. Nestor Cortes. Guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now and start making every that he's faced thus far today. Robbie Ray has been dealing as well. A continuation of last night where we saw 2 aces really going at it. Garrett Cole. The 0-2. Dropped down and missed wide, 1 and 2.
But Nestor, a big part of his success, just like in the first half, an 8-baller really puts him in a defensive mindset at the plate, and you can do a lot more with your repertoire. And Nestor going to
the 1-2. You know, it's funny. We saw it like starters, especially ready to go. And hitters will just step out, try and bide some time into shallow center. Hicks, one down.
He's that, you know, makes you difficult to deal with.
Strike one. Just missed on the backdoor slider. 1-1. Through his first 10 batters, Cortes had just one 3-ball count, and then 3 balls here. Three and two.
Anything with some of those pitches.
Grounded to third. Donaldson, 2 down. Each of the first 3 innings, but he's already thrown 12 here in the 4th. So if you're
you know, backdoor slider, you know, the 4-seamer off of that, and you see him now go in, and he just his work.
2-1 on the dangerous Haniger. And now 3-1 as that just missed. 39 homers, 100 ribbies a season ago. And that ball is tanked. Foul. On, no score, bottom of the 4th, the 3-2. Grounded up the middle, played perfectly. LeMahieu there. Inning over.
Just trading jerseys with Aaron Judge. They had a little chat by home plate. They are hoping in Seattle that Rodriguez, as I mentioned, and it looks as though he's only probably a few days away, guys.
Well, I'm sure the Yankees have been happy that you got 6 games against the Mariners. Didn't get to see Julio Rodriguez once.
Yeah, I mean, Julio Rodriguez, he can bridge you, he can go deep, he can steal a bag, and he can make a play, so he can do a little bit of everything, and the guy just has
this season.
Okay. Cortes, first pitch strike to Santana. Well, the Mariners in 1. 0-2 on Santana. Few percentage points. The 0-2. Walkie. The 1-2. He got him. 2 batters later, he was eliminated on Torrens's 4-6-3 double play. The 8 strikeouts for Nestor. I think what's been impressive, Cam, is
getting ahead, and it allows him to do this right here, go into his bag.
The guy having little league fun in the big leagues like that. The quick pitch pop-up. In shallow left, catch it. And he is ready to go against Dylan Moore. 7-8-9 in the Seattle order, and there's another strike one. Eugenio Suarez walked to lead off the second, eventually was eliminated on a double play. Hit off the 1-1. And Lance Barrett. The 1-2. He got him. 9 strikeouts for Nestor Cortes. 9 thus far. Just 68 pitches. Strike one. Last night. 0-2.
Power.
The 0-2 in the dirt.
Backdoor slider that he's had a lot of success with as well.
The 1-2 outside and missed with a cutter. The 2-2. Hit in the air to left field and deep. That ball is gone off the foul pole. There goes the no-no. There goes the shutout.
And it's day, and Sam Haggerty continuing to stay hottest and makes Nestor Cortes pay with a huge homer to put the M's.
Stayed fair. And the first run of the game. The first hit of the game.
There missed with his location, and Haggerty off the bat knew this ball was not coming back, even though the ball just clipped the foul pole.
The 0-2. Nestor drops down and just misses. Nestor was trying to use the body language to get it foul. Could not. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 10th strikeout for Cortes. Just missed with the slider. One mistake, the difference on the scoreboard thus far. As Frazier pops it up. Shallow right. LeMahieu inning over. There to go. And now Marquez is ready. So is Cortes. And my goodness, is strike.
You know, my feelings about umpires at times. So it's it makes it tough for a hitter.
He, meanwhile, is taken over in left field for the Yankees. As that's past Rizzo into right field. Second into the game for Seattle. Cortes has been so good. You see the game summary. 3-4-0 for the Yankees, 1-2-0 for the Mariners. Their first runs in 19 innings. Oh, Higashioka just drops it. Who could tie it up with one swing. Fouls that off. Now, the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. Wow. That one caught the box. Delivery. So now a 3-2. Tapped weekly foul. 2 games of this series. 3-2. Fouled away by Haniger. The runner on second, nobody out. The 3-2. Had Haniger out in front, and he just was able to tip it. The 3-2. Ripped to left field, a base hit. France rounding third, he will score, and the Mariners get one back.